Flags at half-mast, marking the death of Kuan Yew. Singapore's first Prime Minister passed away at the age of 91 following a long illness. Many well-wishers gathered at the government complex to leave flowers and messages of condolence.
Singapore has lost a wonderful man. I can't imagine Mr. Lee Kuan Yew. I can't imagine Singapore without Mr. Lee Kuan Yew.
What he has done for Singapore, no one can really deny it. He has done a fabulous job. From a third world country, today we are in a first world country.
He's a great man. He's a great soul. Without him, I don't think so there is a beautiful city called Singapore.
Lee became Prime Minister in 1959, and after a short union with neighbouring Malaysia, he led Singapore to independence in 1965. A lawyer by trade, he's been credited with turning the city from a British colonial backwater into a major player in international finance and commerce. But progress came at a price for some. Lee clamped down on dissent and forced some rivals into exile. At home, he muzzled the media to such an extent that the country is ranked 150 in the world in terms of press freedom by Reporters Without Borders.
In the future, in many more years to come, the shadow of Lee Kuan Yew over policy making, I think, will still be there. Just as one example, right? Media policy, Lee Kuan Yew's media policy, which is extremely restrictive.
Internationally, the ethnically Chinese Lee's views were often sought, particularly on China, and Beijing itself was quick to pay tribute to the man.
Mr. Lee Kuan Yew was a unique, influential Asian statesman and a strategist with both Oriental values and a global vision. China expresses deep grief at the passing of Lee and conveys sincere condolences to his family, as well as to the Singaporean government and people.
Lee Kuan Yew was, in many people's eyes, a giant of Asian diplomacy and politics, and while he certainly divided opinion, he'll be fondly remembered by many as Singapore looks to a future without him.